Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody shall know Pain. And look who has made his appearance again in Giant Server. We have the brand new Ninja Christmas Itachi. But I think by the time we get him, there's a possibility he might still be rocking a Christmas outfit because they did that for Kaguya. Six Pack Pain. Six Pack Sage. The Chinese server has the regular version. Well, actually, the original. We have Christmas. Angel Conan. They have original Angel Conan. We have Christmas version. Kaguya. We were supposed to get the regular Kaguya, but they left the Christmas appearance on her. So we have Christmas Itachi. I didn't know you could do that. Let me just click X like that. Scroll down to his skill. You guys can see it's a video. I know there's a lot of videos that people end up posting on just the way his skill looks. You know what I'm saying? You guys can see right there, a little Izanami. There you go, Christmas Itachi. Let's start off by looking at his. Remember, guys, because it's a never-ending it's a never-ending cycle where a new ninja appears. People's like, is this buff? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's like, obviously, God, everybody has to be on the same page. When a ninja is released, automatically these are his unbuffed stats. There's always going to be people out there that's kind of like, is this unbuffed or buffed? And obviously, we have to wait to see what buff's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? You do got those who's kind of like, well, his unbuffed stats is already good enough. So, you know what I'm saying? So, buff is kind of like, it's kind of like saying, I look at his unbuffed stat, I'm going to get him. You know, so not me personally, but I'm just saying. But to those who might look at it and be like, bam, I want him. But enough of all that, let's go over his passive and talent. Increased massive agility and chakra, 40%. Was born with 40% speed, 20% avoid injury, and 25% damage rate. When ninja is in formation, decrease enemies' damage rate by 8% and increase allies' speed by 10%. Immune to Fury Drain and Stun. So he's another. They bring back those assault supports that are immune to drop Fury and Stun. Toneri is not immune to drop Stun. He just makes himself immune to Stun. Nagato's immune to Stun, and a few other ones are immune to both. Fury drop and Stun. So just looking at it initially, I know those. I think. Like, those who always Stun and Fury Drain, they matter the most. Because if you're not immune to Fury Drain, you're going to lose your Fury and you might never get a chance to scale, possibly. If you're not immune to Stun, you can get, you would get stunned and can't do anything. But, you can always run a team that counters that. So then, even if, one ninja is not immune to this, another ninja is. That's kind of like how you can try to build your team off of. But besides that, I know anybody look at him and be like, hey, he increased ally speed, I want him. You know what I'm saying? His skill, attack enemy's team with 290% growth rate, a 65% chance to silence opponents for 2 rounds, enter burning state for 110% as a DLT, reduce opponent's damage rate by 10% and aid rate by 20%, recover all allies' fury by 30 and own fury by 68. Make support immune against stun for 1 turn. Now that is a mouthful. You look at it, he has the DOT for 110. He has a crowd control, which is silence, and it's for 2 rounds. So the way you can look at it is pair him up with 2 more Fury Gens, or better yet, you don't even have to do 2 Fury Gens, in my opinion. Because if he has high crit, he gives himself 68 Fury. My thing is, all he needs is basically, he still needs 70 to skill, but after he does his thing, he has 68. So, you have 20 years. So, if you had 3 Fury Gens, he's gonna skill every round, just like all your ninjas, they're gonna skill every round. And then on top of that, he has a silence that's for 2 rounds. Not 1 round, but 2 rounds. So that means you're gonna be, there's a chance you'll be silenced the first time he attacks. Oh, you're not silenced? That's fine. The next go around, if you don't have a ninja that can remove it, you're getting silenced again. And it keeps going and going and going, because if he's with two other Fusions, he's gonna skill every single round. That's number one. Number two, here's a DOT, so that's pretty cool. DOT, how many rounds? It says silence for 2 rounds and enter a burn state for 110. I don't know what's the round on the DOT, but I'm gonna say 1 round. Well, you know, 1 round, hit you, bam, that's it. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if you get scared around, you're gonna get hit with DOT every single round instead of just like, oh, 1 round, wait, then hit again, DOT and stuff like that. Reduce enemies' damage rate. That would help with decreasing opponents. Decrease their DOT. But if he was able to decrease their attack, then their DOT drops a lot more, because you guys know by Jinchuriki Awakening, if you give your ninjas attack over damage rate, you get way more BP, which overall is more power than what damage rate offers. A rate is good. Reduce the A rate, so that makes it where you won't see those assists. And recovers his fury by 30. Give everybody else 30, and he gets 68. The only ninja I believe that does that much is Shishui and with Jiraiya from S Ninja Club. Because Jiraiya, if he crits, he can skill that round again. Shishui, if he crits, he can skill again for that round. And then make a supports immune against stun for 1 round, 1 turn. Okay, my opinion on this ninja, he's good. He is good. You know, when you look at a speed ring on that, you know, a speed ring is good, because, you know, it's like because the video Evan Genzo made, he was like, I mean, don't quote me, I'm not gonna try to quote him 100%, but it was kind of like, you know, speed always been the factor. You need to be faster, you need to be faster, you need to be faster. But then the game kind of changes a little bit based off stuff like, you have more of a bulkier teams, and then on top of that, it's like you have different ninjas who are immune to different crowd controls. So it's like, I understand that it doesn't fully benefit you if your whole team is immune to the same thing. But anyone can be like, well, if I'm faster, I don't have to worry about that. That is true. But I mean, you can build so many different strategies of a ninja who is like, let's say a ninja is immune to stun and silence, but your other, let's say support. You have a support that's immune to stun and silence, but the other one is immune to Fury Drink and Purify. So it's kind of like they both one will not get stunned, but the other will not. But let's say the person who's immune to stun can, you know, like for example, Nagato can remove debuffs. So your other ninja, even if he gets hit with a stun, that's okay. It's removed off him. DOT. As long as, you know, that ninja does not get killed from DOT, you remove it, you're good to go. It's that different, you know, the different strategies, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, speed is key in this game. But, I mean, I feel like, in a way, you can try to branch out. So you have multiple crowd controls, but different immunities. So it's like, because your main, you know, eventually he'll be immune to everything, but your other 4 ninjas. So it makes it where you won't have it where, okay, well, bad for you, all your ninjas are not immune to stun, and none of them has a skill to make them immune to stun, so that if they get stunned, you lose. So I'm saying, you have to at least, it's like, you have so many crowd control, it's so difficult, but I mean, each new ninjas comes with 2 different immunities. So you can try to mix and match if you want to. I'm just kind of giving my opinion on just the way I look at it, because speed is something, but I mean, I feel like there's other ways to win a battle. You should know this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's other ways to achieve victory. There's other ways to skin a cat, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, I like him. When I saw him, I was like, I like his design. His attack is beastly. It's very good. It's very, very good. I would like to get him. And like, if I did, you guys you do have an idea who has to go. I mean, obviously it's not Tonari. I mean, Nagato will have to go, but you know I will always have Nagato for events. My thing is like, I love Nagato and I want to keep him, but like, you know, if I ran a 3-2, then Nagato stays and I can get Itachi. His freaking Susanoo is big as crap. You guys gotta look at them videos that has him. Other than that, he's a good ninja. He is a good ninja. I wouldn't mind getting him. I just gotta see what kind of plays out by the time I do start getting more ninjas and stuff like that. Kind of like who's there for the picking and stuff like that. You know, see, this is why I do the videos. I mean, I see why, you know, you guys do look out for me to make these videos, because everybody else, when there's new ninjas, they just post a video and that's it. Because they have Chinese accounts, they post it and that's it. That's it. They don't talk about it. I'm here to talk about it and try to get my kind of insight, my own opinions on it. But I rambled on enough. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Catch you guys later. Deuces.